Hi. I just quickly want to cover the newsletter again. Okay. The one I called the I being my nickname. I did it, I typed it on the 3rd of October, 1977, and then faxed it off to my aunt. What I want to say is I got the telephone directory and I changed the telephone number on my fax machine to that of a Washington, D.C., USA telephone number, a fictitious number. But my aunt's fax delivery reports would have given that number. So it made it very plausible. Guys, I don't like to be deceiving or cunning. It's just my sense of humor. And then what came to mind was Andy Kaufman. I saw Man on the Moon, the movie, with my late friend, Mark. And a friend of mine, Giselle, has recently told me it's the best movie she's ever seen. Unfortunately, the movie house was almost empty and hardly anybody saw it. It's a pity, but that's how life is. Okay. It just reminds me of when Andy and Laurie used to go on their... I'll actually play it. I won't speak it. I'll play it quickly, and then I want to quickly read the newsletter. Okay. Just let me get this right. But basically, he was a comedian, cutting edge comedy, stand-up comedian. I'm just going to play something quickly. I love the part where Laurie says, "Oh, Andy, honey, get me a bunny, please, please." That's when you'll see. Hang on a sec.
On our field trips, we would go to Coney Island to try out some of Andy's theories on cutting-edge comedy.
That's what I relate to.
Professor Strickland, the one with the big sledgehammer and the bell. And Andy would make fun of all the guys who were swinging away. And I was supposed to beg him for one of the huge stuffed bunnies. "Oh, Andy, honey, please get me a bunny. Please. Please." Anyway.
Okay, that was interesting. Laurie also said she's not one of those who hopes to see Elvis live one day, but she said she'll always hope to see Andy. He died of lung cancer. And I found it amazing that years later a movie about him came out. So, in a sense, she saw him again. Okay, I'm going to read this very quickly now. Told you what I did. First paragraph is called Concern Signs of Possible Paranoia. The resident of, it's to a relative, and I don't want to embarrass her. Okay. The resident of blah, 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 Gauteng essay grid reference, / comma, 386740 Global Village has displayed certain signs of possible paranoia. Certain signs of possible paranoia concerning a certain certificate received. We are rather concerned that Mrs. Blah, blah, blah was not enamored by our certificate of merit. There she is at her computer. Next paragraph. A competent and diligent New World citizen. That's how I referred to her. And I said, tool of the future. Computer literacy is essential for every citizen of the global village. If one cannot master the machine, they will be left behind in the dark ages forever. This is why we were so impressed that Mrs. Blah, blah, blah now has her own little beast. Some people will know that term. Own little beast within her own home. Unfortunately, she is displaying certain signs of paranoia and phobias which we hope to help her overcome. Reorientation, that's the next paragraph. Okay. It has become increasingly evident that citizens will have to undergo special training programs that will efficiently bring about the acceptance of our wonderful technology, which is hurtling us with tremendous speed and sacred knowledge into the millennium. We appeal to all citizens to please train themselves as much as possible. Otherwise, this could become quite a costly project with the implantation of Chippy, Chippy is a highly efficient and effective means of training our citizens of the globe. We shall further discuss this in our next issue of The Eye. Didn't realize it was still filming. I'm wasting so much time. I made the last paragraph. I called it prayers because it was people within the church who would be very aware of this sort of thing, and these people certainly wouldn't be praying. But I just thought this was a little. I found it very, very humorous. Yeah, Andy Kaufman. I think there's something in common. Many prayers have been sent up, and it is certain that citizens will comply with the rules. There was a little girl who had a little pearl placed in the center of her forehead. When she was good, they were also very good. But when she was bad, they turned horrid. And then I just put in brackets, don't cast your pearls before swine. Well, the family member had a worse effect than I thought they would, and I felt so bad when I had to tell them that it was me. I've been laughing and laughing. I'm going to quickly end this off now, actually, because these have just got too long, and I'm going to do some more poetry reading. You guys are getting to know me. I'm not going to go into long explanations. Like Alanis Morissette says, I'm a little bit of everything, all rolled into one. I can quote people, we do quote people, we're all in this together. Thanks, guys. Ciao.